citizens, how's your spirit? You want to see something beautiful? Then again, I change my mind. I don't want to share it, and I don't want to share it because I feel like it's personal. It's going to be something that I'm learning to say more and more. It's personal. That's personal. I don't share that. It's personal. Anyway, there are a couple of things that I wanted to share. Well, more than a couple. One, along with doing these recordings, I now record voice recordings that they sit in my phone, but that also means that, the hackers probably hear what I say and then go and do whatever the hell it is they do. Not something that I'm really concerned with, because it is what it is. Inspiration is inspiration, I suppose. So yesterday, I read something. Today, I just want to talk about a couple of things that I've seen. So, one that, in a way, tickled me and made me reconsider something. What was that? Some type of bug. Looked like a termite, like a black, three-segmented thingy with wings. Anyway, it was climbing up this bench that I'm sitting on and getting close to my things, and I thought to myself, "Ooh, what am I gonna do? I can knock the thing off and let it restart its journey. 1:44 on the clock as I look down. Or in the hope that it doesn't come back. Two, I can let it do what it's doing, and hope that it's successful. Or three, I can truly just mind my own business and leave the entire situation alone. And that's when it dawned on me. If I do the first thing and I knock the bug off of the bench, I'm no better than the people who tried to knock me off my square, right? I keep going. I keep fighting. No matter how many crabs try to pull me down, no matter how many times more crab shit is poured on top of me, I continue to climb my way to the top. Ironically, it got to the top and then the wind carried it away. Well, I thought was strange. 3:03 on the clock. I looked around for it for a bit and then I saw it on the other side over here on the ground. That's when I realized that there might be something wrong with it. It wasn't really doing much flying, mostly crawling, and the wind seemed to just really be taking it away. You know. Anyway, I say all that to say I see things differently and quickly. It didn't take me long to realize that and recognize the message in it for me. Some things are more difficult. There was a crow in the tree earlier, and I realized that it was cawing at me. How? It wanted me to look for it, to be able to see it through the camouflage of the tree, green and brown, because the crow obviously is black. Took a long time, and in fact, it did have to jump out into what we would call, for the sake of this argument, white space. Uh, and then it took flight, and I couldn't see it anymore. And other things with wings are messengers, and there's something specific around crows and being spirit guides. And in time, I'll figure it out. So, you know, I'm not worried about that. Just find it interesting. You can get messages in the smallest things, and then one of the most amazing things is how quiet it is. If you've ever been gangster, you know the noise that they keep up. And for how long? It's always close. It's not too close. Probably. Anyway, it's quiet today. The sound, I'm not sure what it is. When I was a child, I always related it to lightning bugs. It's been so long since I heard this sound. It's like somebody turned the modern world down in the spiritual and natural world are like all the way turned up. All the way turned. Anyway, that's what I've been experiencing these last couple of days. Last night it stormed. It was amazing. I was out here in a storm, an umbrella, a jacket, and that's it. I mean, clothes and my things, of course, but yet I made it. I managed to stay mostly dry. I was impressed by the wind, by the feeling of the rain on my clothing and my skin, by the fact that I stood in the midst of greatness. That's what the Most High created. Great. And away. As many of you know, I'm a fan of coffee. And, right, I woke up this morning with basically $1 on me. Got the same dollar all day. Anyway, at the end of the day, I was on my way back, and I was looking to see if there were any deals online. Because, I got a buck. What the heck? Spending on something. I thought about getting a lottery ticket. And then I just so happened to see that QT, not a plug, just telling the truth, had 50-cent small cups of coffee. You know what that means? I can get my coffee tonight and in the morning. That's the beauty of the Most High God. When I didn't have enough to get a single cup, now I have enough for two. And that's super cool. I've been learning to stop working so hard to achieve my dreams. Not because they're unachievable, but because they they're not time sensitive. That for the rest of the time that man has on this planet, my dreams. So anyway, back to the start of this thing. Or actually, over my recording, I was discussing vigilantism. My cousin Demario. I'm proud of myself because it's July, and I didn't break down and cry. I didn't feel inadequate. I didn't feel as though I hadn't achieved my dream. You see, I felt as if the Most High was telling me, "It's coming. It's here. Don't fear. I got you." Now, a little birdie told me, so to speak, that I needed to be more appreciative of my ancestors. So before the storm last night and during it, I gave as much thanks as I could in the moment. I'm thankful that they chose me to go on this journey to seek peace, justice, and freedom for all my people. I never knew all my people would include the severely mentally ill community. I came across someone today, though, who she's awakening, and it's awesome, weird, and a little exhausting all at the same time. You might ask why. Beyond this, it's because telepathic communication is not something I believe should be done easily or lightly. Forgive me. Easy, no. However, lightly. I believe once one understands what it is and has taken control of the capability, one should use it sparingly in case of emergency. You know, that type energy. Anyway, I remember when she was yelling at the universe, just letting it all out. Because no one was listening, so she felt she had to shout out loud at the world. I've been there. Trust me. I've been there. Anyway, um, shit. I do not know how this recording is gonna sound because the speaker is on and it's way over there, and it may not pick up. So if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. Ooh, uh, anyway, she today had a huge smile on her face. Blew me a kiss of sorts, like thank you. And went on her journey. That's amazing. Aside from the telepathic communication, that's how I wish more people would handle the post awakening interaction with me. Just like, hey, thanks. You know, here you go. I'm going about my business now and keep moseying on down that road for me. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let me say it's been an interesting journey. It's been an interesting journey. Demario's son is what, 6 now? He was 2 in 2020, it's 2024, so 6. Time flies. And I realize What I wanted to create in my cousin's name was never my job. It was the job of his mother and his brother. Well, they failed or they didn't. It's none of my business. What is my business is the business that pays me. And that's volunteering, cannabis, consulting, creating, carrying on tradition in the sense of updating and creating new traditions. I remain on my healing journey, but it is. My journey to heal the people. And for those, or for the record, for those who do not care for JP, it's alright. I'm not asking you to be me. I'm not asking you to care for me. I'm asking you to pick up your bedclothes, clean up your room, and care for yourself, your community, and people around you. And Spirit says that's the truth. Can I get an amen? Apologies. My apologies. Anyway, it's time for me to get up out of here. I've got some content. In theory, one of my jobs in working for my father, because there are many that I am doing, qualified, and all that jazz. Anyway, one of my jobs is philosophy, so to speak. Modernize philosophical thinking. Ask the questions we stopped asking. Seek the answers we stopped seeking. Offer people the opportunity to join me, to take part in the enlightening of the world. Anyway, keep spirit up. Stay in Peace. Peace. Mind your business if you're out there somewhere, Marcheras. I work on giving up cigarettes. It's just not a lot of full time jobs. And in a way, this is one of them. Or let's call it currency for conversation. Peace, y'all. Stay blessed.